YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, going to take a closer look at the slim fit army fatigue shorts from OrSlow. So let's get right into it. Right guys, so a few months ago you may remember I did a video on a pair of the OrSlow slim fit army fatigue pants, and they have been absolutely brilliant. I've been wearing them quite a lot now that the months are getting a bit warmer as well, and I said in that video that I was looking at getting a pair of the shorts, but the shorts had sold out by then. Obviously we're not in that season, but they've just released the shorts now, and you know, I've got them. I've been waiting quite a while to get these. They're basically the same thing as the pants but shorter. They are the same fabric as far as I can tell. They're the sateen cotton twill, and you know, they just look and feel identical. Now, why did I want to get these? Now, if you've felt the OrSlow fatigue pants, or any kind of fatigue pants for that matter, you will know that they're really soft, and they're a good alternative to wearing denim and jeans, especially when it gets a lot warmer. So I like a pair of trousers, shorts, or whatever that I can throw on that I just feel super comfortable in. And I don't really have many shorts. All the shorts that I have are really old and worn down, and they're from ASOS, and they're just on their way out. So I need a good pair of shorts, and these were pretty much the front runner for the last year or so. I just needed to get my hands on them, really. You know, before I get into it, now would be a good time to subscribe if you haven't already. And I know I looked the other day, there's a massive amount, you know, pretty much the majority of you people watching aren't subscribed to the channel. I'd really love it if you hit the red subscribe button. I've got some giveaways coming in the next couple of weeks, so you need to be subscribed for that. So hit the red button and let's get back to the video. Now, as I said, it's the same material as the fatigue pants. It's a sateen. It's really soft. When you first get these though, I was a little bit shocked because they were really stiff, and I thought, these aren't really that comfortable. But I've been wearing these non-stop for the last 2-3 weeks. They've had 2 washes, and they are super soft. When you first put them on, they sit straight down because they're such a relaxed fit as well. So they fit straight down, and I was like, oh, these are a bit boxy. But now that they've sort of worn in, softened up, they're becoming, you know, a really comfortable pair of shorts. Right, to give you some of my initial thoughts, I'm just going to get straight into it. The length is quite longer than I expected. Now, when I get a pair of shorts, I usually like just sitting just above the knee, but these came in and they were right, you know, on the knee or just over. They're quite long for a pair of shorts for me, and they did remind me of a pair of like dad shorts. You see sometimes, you see like people on safari and stuff wearing these really ugly shorts. But the thing is about these, I've been actually wearing them with a cuff, so one roll up, and they just sit really nicely with one roll up. And as I said, they've softened up quite a lot, so they've lost that boxiness, that, you know, dad kind of you know, short. So they sit really nice with one cuff. So if you are going to look to get a pair of these, I would highly recommend you get your measuring tape out and measure, because if you're one of those people that like the really short shorts, like the gym shorts, that kind of stuff, these are not for you. They are quite long. Secondly, the fabric, as I said, starts off very stiff, but it softens up really well. And I've almost noticed it kind of starting to fade, and I know that these do fade over time. I know Withered Fig did a review about the pants with the long version and how they fade over time. So these I expect to slowly fade with wear. They're not dyed or anything like that, just with wear they will start to show that age, which is really good. And I think I've seen that after 2 washes and 1 wear already, which is really nice. So if we take a look at some of the features, it's pretty much the same as the long version. As I said in the beginning, you've got your 2 pockets on the front here, and it is like the longer version. They're shallow pockets, so if you're getting this, just be mindful, your phone can fall out. It has happened to me, I'm aware of it. They're not really deep pockets like some of my other shorts I've got. You've got your belt loop there. I don't really need to wear a belt because I picked a size in between my sizing, and I'll get to the sizing in a minute, but I use these tabs to bring it in, and it sits super tight. It does stretch out a little bit, but it sits super tight. And if I've got nothing in my pockets, nothing heavy really, I don't really need a belt, but you've got that there. That brings me on to what I just said. You've got these little cinch tabs on either side that you can bring it in pretty much half size, I'm pretty sure. And then on the back, you have your 2 back pockets with your flap, and you've got all the buttons there. All the buttons are the same. They're kind of like a army plastic kind of look to them. And other than that, that is really it for the shorts. They're construction wise, like the other one, and I mean also just make some crazy garments. They are super strong, well constructed. You've got bar tacking all over the place. The stitching is just impeccable. So these are kind of shorts that will last you forever. But one thing I have noticed, if you're wearing shorts, right, this is just me, I could be totally different from everyone else. I've got the long version, and I wear the long version to work or when I'm out, you know, shopping, whatever. But I find you're not lounging around at barbecues in the long version, if you know what I mean. These though, you're wearing these in the garden, you're out in a beer garden, drinking beer, having a barbecue, sitting down. So I find I'm more active in these, right? And one thing I have found is I'm sitting out in the garden and the buttons here do get stuck on various types of seats and so on and so forth. We have some seats in our garden that are like these little stringy bits that you sit on, and they get stuck in that. And it has been caught on the couch as well. So the buttons are there, but they can get in the way for some people, depending how you wear these. Other than that, I think the buttons are pretty good. The main button has loosened up. When I first got it, it was really tight, but it has loosened up, which slightly worries me. When I get items and the buttons loosen up, I get really worried because I like strong buttons that'll stay on there for a long time. This has loosened up quite a bit. You can see there's a lot of flex in it. And I don't know if that's because it's so tight now that I've used the cinch tabs to bring it in, that it's so tight to get on and off. Other than that, no qualms whatsoever. One thing that is just me, and I did notice this on the long version, is because you're sitting down so much with the flaps on the pockets, you get the little bits here that sort of fold over and kind of crease. And I mean, some people might not like that. Sometimes it annoys me, but you can see that one there is like permanently now like that. But that's just because I sit on it. So that's just something to be mindful of. Overall though, if you're looking for a pair of shorts that are extremely comfortable, and these are extremely comfortable, this fabric is just crazy soft, and they're very, I wouldn't say loose fitting, I'd say they're just very forgiving. They're not super tight, they don't hug your thighs or anything like that. So if you want a pair of casual comfortable shorts, these are really good. Just be mindful, they are quite long, and you can, well, I do have to roll them up one cuff or two. Now let's talk about pricing. And if you remember, the long version were about 170 something pounds. These are no different. So I couldn't find any discount or reduction in price based on what you're getting. So these were 170 pounds, which is crazy for a pair of shorts. Like, I know they're from Japan, I know the fabric's amazing, but I don't see how it's the same price for the long version. So if you're looking to get a pair of OrSlow pants or shorts, go to the pants, man. You get the long version for the same price. So yeah, that is a crazy price to pay. I mean, if you're looking at alternatives, I think like UES do their duck short, and they do that for like 130, and that is just like bomb proof as well. And they're crazy shorts, and they do them in a few different colors. So you've got the likes of those guys making shorts at a lot cheaper. I think like Tellison and some of those people do fatigue shorts as well. So you probably can get them cheaper from different companies. But I thought I'd just try these out and see what you guys think. Availability wise, these are seasonal. So like I said at the beginning, when I was looking to get them originally, they were out of stock everywhere. They've just come back into stock, obviously spring summer 2022. So if you do find them, and I know End Clothing have them in stock, and there's a few others, just Google it, they'll come up. They will go out of stock eventually as the year goes on, but it'll be back next year. I think this is one of OrSlow's like staples that they always bring out every year. So if you miss it this year, or you're watching this in winter, don't worry, it'll be back. Just keep an eye on it. Right, so final thoughts. What do I really think of these? Now, if you're looking to get a pair of bomb-proof shorts, Japanese fabric, feel amazing, will age really well, then these are the shorts for you. But if money is a concern, and it is for a lot of people this day and age, then maybe these aren't the best pair of shorts, honestly. I think there are better shorts out there that do equally a good as job. Like I said, UES, for a lot cheaper. So I would probably be shopping elsewhere. But if money was not an issue, then these are pretty good shorts. They look like they'll last me a lifetime, and they are comfortable. Very, very comfortable and breathable. So yeah, you can make up your own mind. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, because I'd really love to hear your opinions. And guys, if you haven't subscribed already, like I said at the beginning, hit the red button. I've got some giveaways coming in the next couple of weeks, and I appreciate you stopping by and watching this video. With all that being said, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.